Good morning, we're here at Venom Motorsports, and today we're going to have a look at choke issues and starting the bike. So before you start the bike, as always, you want to have a little look around, make sure your tires are properly inflated, just for safety, and of course ensure that you have the key in the ignition. Now this is on one of our ATVs, gas fired, and we're going to show you how to start it up and adjust the choke for operation. So the bike is in the go position, we have to turn the ignition on. And right now, when you have a look at the choke throttle, located right here, you'll notice that it is in the wide open position. We need to have the choke in the closed position to start the bike, because right now in the shop, the temperature is not as warm as a cup of coffee. If the temperature was warmer than a cup of coffee, I'd say, oh, no choke is required. The other important thing to note when we start the bike is that the throttle is not engaged, so we're not giving it any gas, we're just ensuring that the choke is closed. And under these conditions, the bike should fire up. So we're going to go ahead and start it for you. Now you'll notice that the bike started up right away and it has the choke fully closed. Now we want to open that because it doesn't take very long. Now listen. Did you notice the difference in the engine sound when the choke was closed and when the choke is now in the open position? We're going to take it back. So the engine's idling. We're going to take it back now. Notice the difference again. So what happened? The engine is now running too rich. Oops, and it stalled out. Oh my God. This happens when the air-fuel mixture is too rich. So we're going to start the bike again now. The engine's warm. And you'll notice that we've moved the choke to the full open wide position. So if you've read our blog, you'll know that the choke in the open position means that the butterfly valve inside the carburetor is open, allowing full airflow. Now we're going to let the bike warm up and run a little bit, and we're going to show you what happens when you play with the choke once the engine is warm. So right now the bike is running. It's been running for about a minute. It's nice and warm. We can give it some throttle. And you can listen to how powerful that engine is. So now we're going to shut the bike off. And if you're doing a warm start, that is the bike's been running or you've had the bike sitting in the sun, we go ahead and hit the ignition. And the bike starts right up. It did not require any choking at all. So the next case we're going to play with is, what happens if the bike is warm and I choke it? And then I give it some throttle. Listen to the engine. Oh, did you notice that? So the engine bogged down, and then stalled. So obviously you're not going to go very far with the choke in the closed position. Once the engine is nice and warm, you have to keep it nice and open. So now the choke is back open again. We restart the bike. There we go. And we're back to normal. Now listen to the acceleration here once again. This is normal. If you have the choke on, you're going to stall out. So once the bike is warm, take the choke off. Thanks very much. Have yourself an awesome day. We look forward to making our next video for you. Take care. Bye-bye.